From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
You want to go where to buy a new refrigerator? Steve's A to Z Appliance in Cottonwood? In Cottonwood? Just a 10-minute drive. And they'll save us money. New and used, honest, reliable, factory-trained repair service and parts, and they'll save us money. And dispose of this thing? We gotta make the short drive to Steve's A to Z. Thanks, hon.
Steve's A to Z Appliance, front and main streets in Cottonwood. Drive a little, save a lot.
Well, it was definitely a frosty start to the day. If you don't have a garage, you know what I'm talking about. Even in the valley, you had to scrape off a lot of that frost from the windshield. I'm expecting more of the same for these mornings. It's going to be a cold start to the morning. We're going to have that frost even in the valley here for your Saturday and possibly even your Sunday morning as well. We're kind of getting to that time of the year where it's just not too uncommon for that to happen. We do still have a slight chance for a few showers on Sunday, but that'll be mainly to the north and west. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. But overall, mainly dry this weekend, and all of next week at this point is looking dry. So let's take a look at this. This is beautiful. This is our Lassen Park at the south entrance here. This is at 6,700 feet. So look at that beautiful site. Plenty of snow. I mean, even kind of here at the lower elevation. So this is right at 6,700 feet. So obviously you start going up higher into the mountains. But yeah, it's that time of the year now. This is going to look this way most likely for the rest of the season. All right, let's take a look at your satellite image here. Very impressive storm system here. Now, this is what's going to be impacting us by Saturday night and into early Sunday. But the bulk of any of this is all going to be pushed up to our north. We've got high pressure building in, and that's really going to push the energy from this storm mainly up to our north. So let's take a look at futurecasts and show you what we can expect here. For the rest of the day today, mainly clear skies. There may be a few clouds, especially off to the west, but overall lots of sunshine out there for today. Now we go into your Saturday, some clouds kind of filtering in. But that storm system, I mean, it's riding to our north, but it is going to just clip Northern California, and that's what's going to give us some of those clouds at times for the day on Saturday. But Saturday, it's dry, right? Now you can see as we go into Sunday, we've got a system up to our north. See how it's moving over the Pacific Northwest. Now it may clip Northern California late in the day on Sunday and into early Monday. There you can see some of the showers, especially in Del Norte County. I think I would say at this point you could probably count on some rain for Del Norte County. Maybe some in Siskiyou, say central western Siskiyou County, so Mount Shasta westward, Wairika maybe as well. And then for maybe northern portions of Humboldt County and parts of Trinity County as well. Otherwise, as we go into Sunday night and a Monday, that'll mainly stay off to the north and everyone will be looking at dry conditions. So there again, this is a longer range forecast model, so you can kind of see it does kind of come up into parts of Trinity, Del Norte, and not to mention Humboldt and western Siskiyou County. But then it just moves out. Now Monday through Friday of next week, it's dry. There you can clearly see we're looking at those dry conditions here through Friday. By Friday evening, Friday night, we may see that rain begin to move in. And look at this, we're seeing snow too, so we're going to really add on top of the snow that we've seen from many of the higher elevations. Unfortunately, some of it may melt in the week's span between these storm systems. So we can only hope, number one, that this storm does materialize as we go into that next weekend, because we certainly could use that rain and not to mention some of that snow in the mountains. Here's our wave heights as we take you into your Saturday. Now, the wave heights will actually start to drop, but as we go into Sunday, you can start to see that as that disturbance gets a little bit closer to us, we'll see those wave heights probably start to increase. So for today, temperatures actually deceptively fairly cool out there today. We're going to see the sunshine, but that cooler air that's moved in, giving us those lower snow levels, that's going to keep those temperatures fairly cool for today. I mean, we're going to struggle to get out of the 30s in the eastern mountains, not to mention up into Modoc County and for Siskiyou County. For Trinity County, though, mid to upper 40s. Mid to upper 40s inland, and we're talking low to mid 50s here along the coast. So let's take a look at that 7-day outlook, and it's going to be dry. Now, as I mentioned, I've got that slight chance coming in Sunday, late Sunday, and then maybe early Monday. But overall, it is dry. I mean, you can see I've got you dry for El Turis and Modoc County and the eastern mountains. Now, there will be a bump up in our temperatures by the second half of the weekend and next week, but still on the cool side for those daytime highs. Your 7-day outlook for the valley, I've included that morning frost for Saturday and not to mention Sunday. And that may even linger on into Monday, but you'll notice too, the temperatures aren't going to be quite as cold, even overnight. So most likely that frost will be a little bit more difficult to form. It's going to warm up a little bit too. Temperatures finally back in the low to maybe even some mid-60s, especially for the early to middle part of next week. Your 7-day outlook for the coast, yeah, we've got the dry conditions here today and tomorrow. We've got that chance for showers here, especially for Dale and North County. That's the best chance. I would say you could probably count on it. But Humboldt, Trinity County, Central Western Siskiyou County, I wouldn't count on it. It's just a slim chance. And you can see even for the inland areas and for Trinity County, temperatures will increase by just a little bit.